Each and every sacred in-breath and out-breath is already intensified and rarefied by this simple intention of being of higher service. And so it comes in now this profound silence that seems to encompass us, almost like a vacuum, where everything is concentrated in this one moment. And in this one moment, we become very, very aware and conscious. The idea of mindfulness comes in, a divine vacuum where everything is focused and intentional. All other dynamics, influences are now sealed away. And what appears now is like a funnel. It's a funnel. And the funnel, this funnel that is round, comes like a tube. It's a tube that is coming into this sacred space that has been created before we even came here, before we heard these words, before we made the decision to be in this moment, to participate. With this vacuumed cube, this tunneling, it's rounded, coming onto a platform that is very sturdy, but within it is a vacuum because it's focused and it's concentrated. And so automatically our focus and concentration is aligned with this frequency. It requires detailed focus and concentration. And within this tube, that's coming from the highest celestial realms of light, coming in a spiraling. And in this spiraling, coming from the highest celestial realms of light, there is now activity, sensing and feeling in the higher crown chakra within the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. All things are focused and concentrated. And so you begin to feel sensations throughout your body, but most certainly at the top of the head and the scalp. This pinpointed frequency energy that flows in this now moment is specifically for each individual and as a divine collective. For all things unfold in unique and wondrous ways to bring in a moment that is unique like none other. And so in this none other frequency experience in this now moment, we breathe and we open up this celestial grace that is flowing in from the highest celestial realms of light, from the Ein Sof Or, the limitless light, coming from El Elyon, the Most High God, coming into the divine Ima, divine Mother, divine Abba, divine Father, and the Christed Maitreya frequencies, held in place by mighty archangel and the Mi Shaddai, the family of light of all levels of consciousness, focused and intentional, And so with each and every holy sacred in-breath, the concentration and the focus becomes more intense as we open up by our choice, our minds. We open up our crown chakra, the chakra beyond it, the eighth chakra, widening it, making it larger just by our thoughts, for this celestial grace and blessing to pour in and through us, encompassing us totally within this vacuum. We understand the pinpointedness of this focus and concentrated love that is unconditional and encompassing and boundless and eternal. And so there is a great grace flowing through and in us now. A grace that brings forth a higher initiation, a higher vision, a higher understanding, and higher wisdom unfolding before us as we walk our spiritual path of higher service, as we begin to recapitulate all of the experiences, study, insight, challenges, victories of all lives, of all timelines into this focused, concentrated moment. For there is a stair that now appears. It is golden in color. Indeed, it is the stairway to heaven. And in this sacred moment, this golden stairway appears to us. And in our centeredness and our peace, in our balance, and in the unconditional, compassionate heart that fills our space within this vacuum. As indeed, this is the communion of heaven and earth that we hold within us and around us. Oh, beloveds, the time is here and upon us to walk our truth, our understanding, that the very wisdom codes we hold within us, the galactic origins that we hold within us, the higher perspective and understanding transcendent to the parameters of an earthly life, moving beyond the gravitational pull, including that of the astral and the 7 layers, frequencies of the earth. Beyond that still, and beyond that still. There is a sacredness and a holiness and a divine alchemy of transformation, transfiguration, and transmutation. And as we find ourselves encapsulated, literally encapsulated, in this loving embrace of the divine, a sense of familiarity now coming forward once again of the closeness of the divine, where men and God conversed and talked once again in this circle of time, in the passages of time that is boundless and unending, comes once again the time when humanity for the children of light to converse intimately with the divine. And in this intimacy with the divine, all things become intimate, focused, and concentrated. All the kingdoms of the earth, once again, the mutual understanding and communication with all kingdoms, for all kingdoms are integrated, attached in one. And so communion with the animal kingdom and its source and where it comes from begins to unfold once again, opening the lines of communication and understanding and profound respect as a result. The kingdom of the plants, the original genesis, the progenitors of all life upon the sacred earth and many planetoids and celestial bodies. And in the frequency and energy of the loving grace of the plant kingdom, evolving and unfolding and sustaining so many life forms. Again, as great teachers and great healers, the plant kingdom open once again for its higher communication with the human kingdom. For those who understand, communicate the language of light, to speak to all kingdoms, coming once again upon the earth for the children of light who walk the path of light, who walk the path of service, a familiar and all-sustaining frequency, igniting a great cosmic history. And the sacredness that flows into this grace that opens us up more to the higher parts of ourselves, integrating now within this frequency of this vacuum tube of gracious radiant light, bringing forth a sacred initiation in the ongoing higher service, in the orchestration indeed of the divine plan and your unique part in it. And so too, the mineral kingdom becomes alive and vibrates in a frequency that you now understand can integrate and communicate. To be able to see more clearly, hear more clearly, feel more clearly, and ever sustaining, holding, and integrating a divine knowing of everything. And in this sacred moment, as this tube of light from the highest celestial realms of light, spiraling within, encompassing totally only itself and us. No other interferences, concerns, issues of a material world or any other frequency band. Only this in this now moment of sacred grace and blessing and initiation. And so, beloveds, we feel, sense, and know the grace pouring in, spiraling in, the undulating waveforms of unconditional love, where the sacred higher diamond codes and platinum rays exist. moving in this moment, this one moment, transcendent of time and space, a profound blessing, a profound mercy, a profound radiance of light. And as we are in this focused experience, within this vacuum, within this tube of light that comes in through the various cosmic chakra systems into own chakra system of the physical, mental, and emotional bodies. Coming in a way and frequency unique to our experience and acceptability in its balancing, in its healing, in its purification, in its sanctification. For indeed, beloveds, this is a sanctification of holiness. It brings and stirs the cosmic memory once again, and the remembering of time before time. And with each and every Holy Spirit in-breath and out-breath, it anchors and integrates and processes more deeply within the physical, mental, and emotional bodies to be able to integrate, process, and anchor this frequency in your day-to-day activities as you walk your path of light in your highest service of unconditional love and a compassionate heart. And so all that needs to be done in our focused concentration and focused experience in this now moment is simply to be and simply allow this divine grace and process to move in, through, and around you. As you choose and you allow this grace and blessing from the upper worlds, the most radiant light emanations, clear your minds completely and receive, integrate, and process. And as our physical, mental, and emotional bodies ground into this frequency, we now bring our awareness to our feet, and we bring in this spiraling of the diamond, platinum frequencies through our bodies, moving into the Antakanara, our tube of light, expanded, purified, and sanctified as the higher tube of light pours in. moving now into our feet. For we bring this as the children of the earth deep into the earth, moving into the central core of our divine Earth Mother. And so we hold in this staircase, this golden staircase, the steps up and the steps down. We bring the frequency as we move up in consciousness, and as we bring it down through the chakra systems into our own physical bodies, mental and emotional, and into the sacred earth. We are the golden staircase. And in this holy moment, as we literally hold heaven and earth through our compassionate heart, the center, as we hold the golden staircase, we send this profound love and grace out in all directions. And as it moves in all directions, there's no limitation. It is ongoing, all encompassing. Ashana Sameh Atan Allah. Ashana Sameh, Atana Allah, Shantana Ane, Shantana Ane, Shantana Ane. And as we are experiencing this profound, all-encompassing love, as much as we want to stay in this stasis forever, we know that we are to return and ground into our physical, mental, and emotional bodies, but bringing in this higher code of unconditional love and the limitless light, integrating it into the very cells of our physical body, to the emotional codes that we hold, and into the mental dynamics that integrate within us. And as such, the vacuum lessens and the tube begins to retract as the spiral goes back to its source. As this grip of love begins to loosen. And we intend it now, as all the radiant ones who have held this platform for us begin to recede and to draw in their electromagnetic field, releasing us from this grip of profound, unconditional love. We begin to breathe deeply. We see the golden staircase fade. But that symbol is a symbol we bring with us tonight before we go to sleep. Continue this sacred work and this profound blessings. And so we prepare ourselves to be back and awake and very alert on the count of 3. Taking in several deep breaths, bringing ourselves aligned and back into the frequency pull of the earth. On the count of 3, we will be back, awake, and alert. 1, 2, take a deep breath in, and 3, we are back, awake, alert, and we are grounded.